and a half chins I developed the past few weeks. I'd say training is going pretty good. Yeah. That was me about 2 or 3 months ago, actually. 242 pounds in that video. Now, 3 months later, I weigh about 200 and I'm gonna share that at the end of the video. But let me share with you the very first thing I did. I crave a lot of sugar, okay? I used to eat 60 to 100 grams of processed sugar. What I mean is like chocolate, vachon cakes, anything sweet, I would eat it without even thinking twice, okay? So that's the number one thing I cut out from my diet is all that in one shot. And now how I did that is I use a good strategy that works for me, might work for you, is I started drinking Diet Pepsi, the caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, okay? This helps me combat my craving because it tastes really sweet, but there's actually 0 calories in there, and I drink 6 to 12 of these a day. I know it's a lot, but to me, that was my strategy to lose my cravings, because sugar for me is like the #1 weight gainer. I gain weight very easily eating sugar, so I cut most of that out. All I eat now for sugars is like from the vegetables or fruits. That's it. And I don't eat anything processed except once or twice a week. I will have a cheat meal eating whatever I want, but nothing else. That's it. You know, I really try to keep it clean. And hopefully this video can help you out. I know food cravings in general can be very hard to combat. So maybe this video can help you get some food ideas and strategies to lose weight. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you clicking the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video, comment down below. It really helps me out and supports me and helps out the video get recommended to the YouTube algorithm more. Thank you for watching. Good morning. Literally just woke up 20 minutes ago. I thought I'd share with you what I do these days for my morning routine to cook for the day, basically. So what I started to do a lot is just cook every single thing myself in the morning for the rest of the day, and sometimes a day in advance as well, because that's the best way to control what you put in your body, really, because it's very easy to add like too much fats to your diet or too many carbs or too many sodium, stuff like that. So let me share with you what I have to get jacked and lean down at the same time these days. All right, so I put myself in here. It's hard to see it because the one cracked open, but this is 9 hard-boiled eggs for 8 minutes. Then I'm gonna cold plunge these for at least like about 4 minutes, I guess. Now I'm cooking some basmati rice here. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. Another like 15 to 20, I'm guessing, 15-20 minutes. Basmati rice, super cheap in big quantity like this. I think a big bag like this is about $20 for 8 pounds, which is a great deal compared if you go to a fast food restaurant. And this, I eat butter chicken almost every day these days. It's the macros are actually great, honestly, and it's vegetarian, but it's actually not that bad. And even better than this, look, even better than this, I found some tikka masala sauce that's even leaner. Like the sugar is very, very low. For the whole thing, I think is like 17 grams of sugar in this whole pot right here. And it's a great taste, man. I mix this with basmati rice and I cook, we'll cook after this some beef. I usually go for medium, because if I go for, I look for medium because if I go for lean, it gets way too dry. I don't like it. I need a little bit of grease to have some texture, some good texture to the beef. And then I mix some ground beef, all like scrambled together. I scramble it, cook it, and then I mix it with some rice, this together. And then I add some tikka masala sauce, and even better than this, I drink a lot of Diet Pop too, caffeine free here. Oh, some extra eggs that I forgot here from yesterday. I'm still gonna eat those, they're still good. I ran out of Saran Wrap, that's why I put a baggie on top here. But I add a lot of black beans to my meals now for extra fiber, okay? So look, I'm just gonna add this beef, rice, tikka masala sauce, mix it all together, and I love it. That's a great meal. But anyways, this is ready. All right, this is piping hot. These are no way you can peel those right now. You're gonna have a really hard time. So lots of cold water. Cold plunge these for at least 4 minutes. And then a good trick too, cool down the bottom, man. The bottom is very, very hot. If you don't cool it down, it's gonna get the water inside a lot warmer, a lot faster. Cool down the bottom, and then just let it sit. Let it sit, and then in a minute from now, this water will get warm. So I empty it, put some more cold water to the rim, and then let it sit for another like 3 minutes. And then I can peel them very easily. I just touch the water, just touch it after like 20 seconds, it's warm already. So warm water is not good water for the eggs. So let's empty this. And one egg did crack somewhere in there, but it's not a big deal. Put some more cold. So in my room here, I made myself a little setup with an air fryer here. So in here, got myself some potatoes. I'm gonna bake these for 30 minutes in here, minimum. Fucking bullshit. Okay, it's good, it's good. And then, how long do I still have? 23 minutes, yeah. So 400 at 30 minutes, and then I flip them another 17 minutes, and they're perfect to me. All right. I changed up the water like 3 times in this. And you might be wondering, Francis, what are you doing on the ground right now, dude? Well, what I'm gonna do is drop some water on the floor first things first, and then I'm gonna crack my eggs open. So before I add some water damage, let me clean this up. This is the habit I took over the years, is that I just put myself on the floor to do my my eggs basically. What I do, I just take my eggs when they're ready, and then I just do like this. So every single like edge is cracked open. Put it back in the water for now. Let's do this for every single egg. And you might be wondering, you might be asking, why don't you just do that on the counter? There's no real reason. This is the habit I took over the years. You can do this everywhere you want. If you'd like to do this on your counter in your bathroom, you could. Maybe on the side of your window, you can do that there if you'd like to. You can take a chair, maybe do that on the chair too. What else? Maybe on your mattress. You can do that on your mattress. I think that's what's nice about life, is different options. There's not just one way to do things sometimes, you know? I like it. And if you don't understand my sense of humor, I'll give you a close up here. Look at this. It's gonna peel so easily. Boom. It has some perfect eggs with perfectly runny yolk. It's gonna be runny. I love it runny. I don't like the yolk to be solid or half solid. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna share with you how it looks. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It's gonna be a little bit runny. I cooked it a little bit too long, but the consistency, pretty good. All right, the rice is ready now, and the texture is all right actually. And that last time I did it, it was way too mushy. I put too much water, but this texture right here to me is all right, you know. It's still a little bit mushy, man. If you have any tricks for this, I did wash it down, by the way. I washed it at least 4 to 5 times until the water is almost clear. But yeah, this texture is good though. All right, 2 things I need your help with. Okay, first things first. How do you prevent the rice from sticking this much? I need a good trick. I tried oil the other day, olive oil. I just pat it down before putting the rice in. It didn't really work that much. And look at how much rice I'm losing right here. I gotta throw this all away. But this is how I do it. I just like put it in the bag like this, let it cool off a little bit, zip it, put it in the fridge. And that's good for like the next like 4 days, honestly. I usually eat that for like the next 4 to 5 days. But I'm gonna go through this very easily. Second thing I need help with is the consistency of the rice. Okay, so look, this is the consistency right here. It's all right, but it's a little bit mushy and the grains are not separated fully. So what am I doing wrong? I want to get better at cooking rice. I know there's like levels to this shit. I want to get better. And you know, the main reason I really commit myself to doing this for the rest of my life right now
is because I'm sick and tired of eating too many bad foods, and it's slowing me down for my weight loss. You know, I'm trying to lose some fat right now and water retention. And it's not by eating fast food or processed foods all the time that it's gonna happen, you know. We gotta be honest with ourselves sometimes, and I'm losing patience with myself eating all that junk. I literally am frustrated with myself eating that stuff, so that's why I stopped eating that stuff and started cooking good stuff for myself, and I feel a lot better. I think clearer. I feel physically fitter and healthier, and I don't crave sugar anymore. I eat maybe like 20 grams or less of sugar a day. Before, I used to eat 60 to 100 grams of sugar a day. Like, that will make you gain weight very, very fast, very easily. But to me, it's not what I want, and I want to be healthier as well. It's not really good for, you know, it can maybe develop some diabetes in the future. I don't want that, and I want to be healthier and make some good life decisions a little bit better here and there. I hope this can maybe help you think maybe differently. Sometimes we tend to like get stuck into our own head with our thought process. Maybe this can help you switch your thought process around and help you eat better, basically. Because that's my goal, man. I want to inspire people to lift and eat better. And before, it was only inspire people to lift. I didn't care about my nutrition. Now this year is I completely switched around. I'm sick of myself with my body composition, sick of myself feeling like after eating junk, sick of myself slowing down with my results because I'm eating processed stuff that I don't like, and it's slowing me down. So enough of that. Enough of being frustrated, and just let's make the steps to find a solution to get better and feel better. That's my thought process.
I use the air fryer for everything nowadays. Like, this is the future, by the way. There's no preheating. It's very cheap on electricity, and the performance is amazing. It cooks everything super nicely. So look, this is what I do for my beef. I literally just put a bunch in there like this. I keep it simple, man. Like, I keep it very simple with my foods. Keep in mind that everything I eat, everything you saw, this needs to be clean. Everything I eat these days, it's not that much for flavor. I do try to make it flavorful, but it's really for the energy, man. Like, I don't eat for fun anymore. I used to eat for fun and to pass time, and when I was bored and stuff like that, like a lot of people do, which is fine. But man, like, we can't just do that all the time if you want to stay healthy. Like, sometimes, like, we tend to overeat easily, like I do, and we need to like have some portion control more. I need anyways more portion control. But anyways, this is what I do, man. I just put a bunch here, and then maybe add no salt. I'm not gonna add any salt to this. There's already sodium in all this, so we're good on sodium. I will add some garlic powder. Dude, garlic powder is the best thing to add. Oh my god, I can't do anything. I got one hand, I can't do anything. I got one hand, I can't do anything. All right, so look, since there's a lot, let's just mix it up like this. Hey man, keep it simple, man. There's no need to overcomplicate things, man. Like, there's so many different ways in life to do stuff, like I was saying earlier, man. Like, there's not just option A and B most of the time, you know what I'm saying? So have fun with it. With cooking, personally, I do try a lot of different stuff, a lot of different ingredients mixed together sometimes, and man, sometimes I mix up different combos, and the results is great sometimes, man. Like, sometimes it doesn't taste good, sometimes it does, you know what I'm saying? You gotta try things. If you don't try things, man, like, you really live in life, man. Are you serious? Let's live life a little bit, you know? All right, so this is gonna go in there. I'm gonna try. You want to make it flat, dude, like a pizza. Look, the baked potatoes are ready. Look at these, man. This is the texture I love. This is, listen, crispy. The beef in. Let's try again. Second scene, second try. All right, so now I'm gonna put the beef in. now let's put it for 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes at 400. That's it. It comes out perfectly all the time. Best ingredient of the day is finally cooked. Look at this. Look at all that grease on the side too. I can't wait to eat this. All right, so what I do, this is 2 portions, by the way. This is 2 meals, so I just split it in half and then split it in 4 here, and then just stack it on top of each other like this. Stack it. This is my diet in a nutshell these days. Okay, very simple ingredients. I'm not eating this for good tasting food. I'm eating this for energy and getting results to gain muscle and lose fat, by the way. This is not for good tasting, super tasty food. I do add some salt, garlic powder, basic stuff like that. And the tikka masala is very tasty, but other than that, some meals are pretty bland. For example, I'm gonna get back from my workout later. I'm gonna have myself 2 potatoes probably, and probably some beef. I'm gonna have potatoes and beef later when I come back, and some black beans. Pretty bland, but to me it's really good because I mix up the beef with the potatoes, and then all the grease from the beef goes on there, and it's really flavorful to me. And like I said, I mostly eat for the results now, not for feeling and anything like that. I used to eat by feeling, and it's not really a good thing for me. But anyways, hopefully this can help you out.
All right, next part of the video. Practice a posterior chain dominant workout only. What I did, basically some Romanian deadlifts, or whatever you call this right here. I know a lot of people would probably say, this is not how you do Romanian deadlifts. This is how I do the variation that I think is how I should be doing in my head. I know I'm not doing it properly. I still got things to learn, you know. That's what's fun about exercise, though. I love it, you know, and just trying to keep learning, really. But yeah, I did some working sets here with 375. I think I did 3 or 4 working sets of 6 reps. That was the goal, the volume goal for that day. And very challenging for the whole body, because you gotta keep gripping it the whole time. And very challenging a little bit for the grip, but mostly for the posterior chain. Gives it always tension every single second of the lift, and it's fun though. Very good to develop the hamstrings and get bigger, more powerful glutes, and just overall like strong hips. Super good variation of the deadlift. I love it, you know. Then decide to do some more hip hinging here with the 75s, but they're very light, so I decided to do like very fast, as explosive as I could for high reps. I think I did like one set of 20, the other set of like 15 reps and stuff like that. I only did like 2 or 3 working sets with this, just to get a good burn and practice that in the back of my head. The hip hinging, breaking through the hips. We need to practice these a lot if we want to get better at it, and I feel like we don't practice that enough. So I'm trying to do that, and hopefully they can transfer over to a stronger deadlift in the future. But I'm not too worried about the numbers or anything. Just having fun, training for a little bit of strength, a little bit of size, eating good food, feeling good in general, man. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say at this point, but I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe took something from this. This is how I look lately. Waist is slowly shrinking. Knowing myself, I'll go for another 10 to 15 pounds max, and then I'll be good at that body composition. I already start to enjoy how I look, but I do want to lose a little bit more around the waist and the stomach area to have a little bit of a smaller waist and my abs show a little bit more. That's my goals. That's my personal goals, though. Everybody's different, but that's just what I'm striving for these days. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this workout, man. I'm just trying to keep the workouts hard but fun, trying to challenge myself every single session, trying to just push my personal limits and still have fun doing it. That's why I bought myself a jump rope. I never did jump rope in my life. Well, I did maybe 5 to 10 times casually when I was in high school, but I decided to add some more cardio to my fitness, and man, jump roping is so fun. It's so fun. I suck, but it's so fun, man. I'm gonna practice that obsessively almost every day, and I'm gonna get better at it. I can't wait.